Hello everyone. Thanks for showing interest in Tek Analytics Automobile Incentive Lifecycle Management application. This video is to demo and give an overview of how our product was built and also some of the many key features which our product will bring to table. Agenda for our video will be a short overview of automobile incentives and what are they, and what is the importance of it, and the process overview of how typically the incentives are being planned in our using our planning application. Then most of the key features which we are going to deliver as a part of our product and product demo. So incentives in automobile industry are nothing but discounts offered to customers to maximize the sales. So the target of any incentives is to or the goal of any incentive is to maximize the sales, and incentives are being offered in a different categories or different ways. One is to reduce your lease payments for at the same time some of the incentives are to give a lower interest rate than the market, and at the same time there's some pure play cash incentives which directly reduces your MSRP or your cap cost. Incentives can be either offered through the internal trade companies, or some of the incentives will be directly cash rebates to dealers. Since these incentives will always incur a cost to the brand, it is very important in automobile industry to plan properly on the incentives and to budget and forecast how much spend it is required, or how much budget it is required to set aside to plan a program. And depending upon the market conditions, a robust planning engine will give a flexibility to float the programs and to immediately to market, at the same time to specifically to create a program targeting customers. The usual flow of any incentive system or automobile incentive system is the planners will usually plan for a program, like how much they want to reduce the monthly payments depending upon the market conditions, depending upon the penetration rates, how much they want to reduce the monthly payments. At the same time, depending upon the market APR rates, what is a APR rate, what is a reduced APR rate they want to offer to the customers to increase the sales. And pure play cash discounts, like college graduate discounts or military discounts, or like targeted to specific customers. So once the planning system should be capable of getting giving users or planners uh, to plan across multiple tiers, multiple terms, and multiple mileage combinations. And once the planning is done, the system should be capable. Our system is capable of having an embedded approval mechanism where planners can send the plan for approval. Based upon the approval, the same plan can be floated into market or published to dealers. At the same time, the Tek Analytics incentive planning system also has a robust actual reconciliation capabilities, where depending upon how the actual market conditions are, what actually how the sales are happening in the market, we can reconcile with the actuals and reforecast, repurpose the spend depending upon the what actual conditions. Our core product features are are as we're mentioning here. Our planning solution is capable of creating new programs on the fly dynamically without a zero IT intervention, and the planning application supports APR, lease, pure cash, different channel mixes and trim mixes. And we can planners have a capability to simulate on the fly and see, depending upon the APR rates and lease subvented monthly payments, how the spend will be fluctuating. And it has an embedded publishing engine where, once the planning is done, you can publish to dealer. We also leverage standard SAC and ML algorithms, so users, planners can use standard algorithms to forecast or to smoothen the forecasting curves. Our key technical features within our product applications are the solution is capable of lease planning, like I said, financial planning, APR planning, and balloon planning. And within the lease planning, we support it has a out of the box sign and drive application, like where planners can use sign and drive flag. We can derive monthly subvented monthly payments based on your due at signing, subvented money factor. We have multiple or many features which are directly out of the box. Apart from planning, it also supports complete financial adjustments, once the actual flows in, how we can readjust the forecast or reforecast. Application Launchpad Tek Analytics incentive application launchpad will have links to multiple dashboards and which are key for making decisions on the incentive planning. As you see here, this is our launchpad, one-stop place for planners to get all the analytics as well as the master data planning as well as list planning and analysis and variance analysis. So sales volume dashboard, it gives for example here the sales volume dashboard that will be like a primary metric which drives the whole incentive planning. The sales volume dashboard will show all the volumes by say all the volumes by different regions, different car lines as well as different geographical locations with a historical trend. From here, planners can use a lease subvention planning screen where by car line, by different terms and tiers, they can plan any term. For example, here for model code 1, if the planner wants to offer a rate of $340, the system will automatically calculate what should be your money factor in order to give that rate. It takes all your residual values, your standard residual values, your brand paid residual values into account, and also we have multiple metrics you can plan like no dealer contributions, like additional cash bonuses which you want to give. So this application will give end-to-end scenario where you can plan from due at signing and get a money factor rate, or you can actually plan for a money factor rate. System can derive your monthly payment. This so the tool will give the tool has flexibility across all the dimensions and it is capable of planning at any term, tier, mileage level. Like I was mentioning before, the tool has capability not only for lease planning but also a financial planning, balloon planning as well as a pure cash flow planning.